Uh, we are
Hold up.
record. Nah, you good?
I'm just putting on lotion because I'm ashy. Fuck.
And been hanging around the motherfuckers too long, brother. Frat boys will change you. You be sitting here feeling like you can't walk, you can't even put on Vaseline. Yeah, yeah, rub that shit in. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, rub that shit in, nigga. Yeah, rub that shit in.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
Wait,
Here we
hold
go. I can't stand
on.
you.
I'm just high and I just did a jewelry check, but it's fine. Fuck it.
All right, for sure. All right. So, for those of y'all that have just tuned in, whether it be visually or audibly, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the first episode of the Dojo. Today we have a very special guest. This is a dude I met. How long ago was it when we met?
I think it was like, what? Like, okay. We were still in high school?
No,
Or
I
no?
had graduated high
Yeah,
school,
that's right. You
and
graduated.
you
I
had
think
just I think you were just starting
so.
college.
That's like what, 4 or so years ago? 4.5
Shit,
years ago?
man, it's 4 years
Yeah.
already. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, bro.
Um, but yeah, we met 4 years ago. Selling Cutco knives. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god, I couldn't stand that fucking. It's
Dude, that
just
was something. That was an experience.
I it, I am a black young male presenting young male in the south side of Chicago with knives in my backpack. Like, nigga, this is not smart at all.
I
Uh,
just remember those like conversations you'd have sometimes where it was so awkward, yo, because like you could tell this person just did not want to buy fucking knives that
I
day, and you're just
swear,
like,
yo.
but like, yo,
Yo, this
and
shit
you're
can
just
cut
like,
a penny in
yeah.
half. He
But I
said,
got these knives, bruh. But I got like,
I got these knives and I need, like, I'm going to school in the fall, bro. So I need your help.
I got these cheeseburgers, man.
Got these cheeseburgers. Hell no. But yeah, this is a guy I've known for a very long time. And one of the first people when it came to production and like sonics, we just were like really like ear to ear, eye to eye type of thing. And yeah, this is Tyronic, y'all. So
Thank you for the intro.
welcome to the show. Welcome to the first episode.
Thank you
How
for having me
you
on the very first show.
Yo, man, I mean, look,
That's awesome.
when it comes to like this taking this the music game serious thing, like you were one of the people that really first like gave me that like supporting push or help because like we were talking about before we went on, just
Right.
you being so down to like let motherfuckers hop on your shit and like knowing good and damn well you're like most of the motherfuckers that hop on my shit be trash, but like I'm gonna give him a I'm gonna give you this nigga a chance, and then like you gave me a chance, and like shit, been like that ever since.
Yeah, no, it has. It has mad respect.
Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna start real easy and smooth. I just
Okay, okay.
I gave my intro, but I want you to go ahead and give your own intro, introduce yourself to the people, tell people like, your little story, your little artist bio.
Okay, okay. So I guess artist bio. Here we go. I go by Tyronic, but you can call me Harlan. So as far as when it goes, like I make music. So the kind of music I like to explore is in the realm of hip hop and metal. Those two genres have always been my favorite genres of music, and I love them simultaneously. But as of late, I've finally come into own of blending that. So I do that. Um, I used to play in a band called Swimming with Sharks. Gotta miss those boys. Shouts out to Logan and Adam.
Hey.
It was a local band we did up at school in Peoria, Illinois. That was good times. But I also too, I'm a visual artist. Study graphic design. So I draw a bunch of I don't know nerd shit. You name it. I like to draw it. Um, and I guess like that's it on an artist bio. I don't really, yeah, I kind of just draw and make angry boy music.
Yeah, bro. You be dual wielding these elements, bro. You be switching out components real easy, very interchangeable. I remember the first time I realized I was like, oh shit, this nigga be making beats. And I was like, we gonna be cool. And then it was like, oh, I actually play guitar too. I was like, oh shit. And then it was like, oh, I produce and I rap. Oh shit, you be rapping. And then it was like, oh, and then I like came across your fucking notebook. I'm like, nigga, don't
Yeah.
tell me your
With
ass
the
be drawing too. I was so upset, bro.
Oh my god! So like, I know we were talking about this the other day. So when we first met, we were walking to the
I think we're walking
Garfield
to your
stop,
crib.
or was it to the Garfield stop in Hyde
It was
Park?
it was probably yeah, we was probably walking to the Garfield stop because we was gonna go to your crib.
Yeah, yeah. And we exchanged each other's phones, and so we're like, ah, like what music you listen to? Like, bet
Bro.
I'll just show you my phone. Like, likewise. And we both had Apple Music, and we just
Bro.
are scrolling through each other's phones, and it was just like, did
Eerie.
you steal my phone? Like,
It
did
was
I give you
eerie
my
as
phone?
fuck.
Like,
It was eerie as fuck. I was like, hold up. Hold up. Like,
wait a
what the
minute.
hell is going on here? I swear I gave this nigga my phone.
Right.
Yeah, bro. It was yeah, we were definitely when it comes to like that sound, we definitely got that. Just the stuff that brought us up, honestly, the things that really like influenced our like sonic taste and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we very much.
that's the thing for me too, is just like with, like I said, with metal and hip hop, those have been the two genres that have really made my taste, like how I express myself.
Mm,
But funny enough, like I gotta give a shout out to like EDM as a community and as a genre, because
honestly,
nobody blends sounds and makes these fusions much like some of these DJs and
big
producers do.
facts.
Like it's nuts. You could take a lot, especially like as a producer. I took so much from like looking at somebody like Phase One or Getter, and like how they like mix these genres and just
Totally, especially like yeah, giving it up to the electronic world, whether it be EDM, house, whatever the case may be. Those genres really do like teach us and show us how to influence a crowd, move a crowd with
right,
just sonics alone, and not have to like only rely on lyrics all the time.
right,
You know,
right,
it gave us that interchangeability of just like being able to feel and groove instead of just like being so heady about it sometimes. So yeah, totally. Um, I want you to go into. I want you to tell me about your first, like your earliest memory,
mm.
like interacting with music, whether it be
Mm.
you hearing it, like you, there's like a certain memory that like you heard, like you heard a song, and I was like, oh shit,
Mm.
I haven't listened to music the same since then, or the first time you touched, guitar or whatever, like the certain early moments that stood
Dude,
out to you when you first started taking this step as like an artist.
there's so many of them. Like, to be honest, I've been making music for a long time, but like I do not consider Tyronic to be what it is,
Mm,
outside of like the past 2 or so years, maybe. But like, yeah, I mean, the first thing that I can remember was like my mom, both my parents, like they would always tell me that I used to love music when I was a baby. And
mm.
so like they buy me all these like plastic guitars and stuff. And then there's just all these videos on shouts out to VHS.
Yo,
Some of y'all
VHS,
don't know about
shit.
VHS, but yeah, there's like some of those there, just like with me jamming to Michael Jackson songs and stuff. And then like another moment, I guess, is like when I think I'd say 12 or so. My mom was just like, all right, you're either learning piano or guitar, your choice. She was just like, you're learning one of them.
Pick one,
And
nigga.
so I was kind of into rock at that time, and like I feel like when you're a kid, you don't really know what your taste is yet. You're just kind of getting there. So I was like, oh hell yeah, like I'll pick the guitar so I can like shred and just like be that dude. Um, yeah, no, there's so many memories you make along the way of being a musician that kind of make you like, there's so many bad shows, and there's
Oh,
so many road trips and just
bad
like
shows.
experiences, or playing. I recently played a memorial show for my friend
Mm,
who passed away last New Year's, and like the energy of that event. I played it with the Sharks, and like, because everybody, it was at least like, it was well over 100 people, but everybody knew each other, from the bands to the people playing it to the people putting it on. Like, everybody knew each other. Yeah, it's just, you make so many along the way. So that's a good question, but that was probably like my earliest memory, was just being a kid and being obsessed. I was obsessed with Guitar Hero. I'm not gonna front. I'm not
Yo,
gonna front
bro,
at
we
all.
all look. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was my shit. Mom is all right. Daddy's all right. It just seems nowhere. Yo, surrender. Yo, that's my shit. Like, Guitar Hero introduced me to so like I was already listening to like quote unquote dad music or dad rock and shit before that. But like, boy, it expanded so much listening to Boston and
dude,
fucking
Paramore, Metallica,
so
once again,
much, bro.
Slipknot,
Like,
you name
Jesus
it. Just,
Christ, like just expanded like my mind of what exactly sonically could happen just with the stuff that was just like, it was crazy, bro. No,
right.
Guitar Hero is huge.
So
Guitar Hero is huge.
I'd say, yeah, that was probably what was earliest.
No, that's real. What's the I want you to tell the people about this painting that you because you posted it on Instagram, but I want you to like have a chance to like talk about it on here a little bit.
So
yeah, don't you call that? Don't you disrespect that piece? Talking about this little thing, this, that, the whoop, whoop. This is it, bro.
Okay, so thank you. For those who haven't seen it, I call it Paradoxical. It's I'd say in about April, I want to say I did sort of like self-imposed research. So like, my partner is not binary, and I'm also too, just like I said, I feel like I've kind of found myself a home in the queer community. I'm just like, I've always called myself straight gay, um, but like, and so we always can talk to each other a lot about, you know, deeper things within the LGBTQ plus community. So we were just like having this really good conversation, just like about certain ways that people identify themselves and in like more niche communities. So I just put a survey out, and I just asked, you know, straight and queer people to just fill out a survey and to see what would happen. And long story short, this thing kind of came out of it. But as you remember, that piece has actually been through hell, quite literally.
Yeah.
And so it kind of has this cool effect to it. So when I finished it, I just cut it up, really rushed, like a rush job of cutting it up. I slathered a ton of spray paint very chaotically and just kind of made like this slab, because I don't know, it just, to me, it just it elicits something different in a cool way, but at the same time it encapsulates a lot of the research in and of itself. So it was cool to do a self-imposed research assignment. Like, I never thought I'd say that, but
no, that's real. No, I love the just the it's almost like the idea of a quilt, like of taking different pieces, whether it be the idea or the people that you're around, and being inspired by it at the end of the day, and trying to, like, you gave something that was very much, it elicits that emotional response, at least for me, just by looking at it, just being like, oh shit, this is that, like, it's the idea of not being stuck, but sometimes you are stuck, and that doesn't mean it's bad. Like, you're always changing and moving and growing, and you're never who you were, and you're never really who you're going to be, but you are. So it's just very,
you
like,
are what you is.
Exactly.
Is.
Exactly.
But it was a dope experience though, nonetheless, and I learned a ton. I delved into the results. I cannot remember the name off top. That's not good. But like a little over 90 or so responses is what I got from the Google survey. So
wow,
I had so much data to go through, and
that
was pretty cool. And some people put in some really funny responses. So it was a joy to read, and like, I learned a little bit from it. So
that's cool. Dope. That's what it's all about, bro. Learning more about yourself, learning about the shit around you, and reflecting that shit. Because I mean, like, You're the one motherfucker I do know that is like, when it comes down to it, like you'll take in information and I cannot predict what you're gonna like say or like what your reaction is gonna be, because it's like it could come off comedic, but at the same time, it's like because of the comedy and how serious you are about your statement, half the time the shit, like more than half the time, the shit makes fucking sense, and that's probably why the fuck you laugh. It's like I know it sounds stupid, but this is
Bruh, I think too much like a robot. That's what it is.
yeah. We gonna I have like, if I'm looking down, y'all see me looking down, I'm like looking at my notes and stuff.
Look at you being professional.
Look, man, look, I ain't look. I've been doing my research, nigga. I've been watching and listening to podcasts since like for a good couple of years now, nigga. I was like, I'm not coming on here unprepared. Fuck all that bullshit.
By the way, the sponsor for this videos today is
No, like why you playing? Look, while y'all playing, this is a great time to go ahead and do that. If you are loving this content, if you like really fuck with what we're trying to do here at the dojo and everything, go ahead and like support us at, you can support mine on Patreon, the GoFundMe. I'm gonna leave some of Tyronic's information down below. Got tons of links. This motherfucker always selling art and shit.
I got the burner on me.
Oh shit. Yo, he about to cap y'all ass. You better y'all better watch. So go ahead, go down below, click that subscribe, get the notification bell up. And if you want to get the full interview will be posted to the Patreon earlier than you would receive it usually. So that's great things. And but other than that, we're gonna get back to the situation. That was like our little commercial break.
That was amazing. I hope you know, I didn't plan for that segue. I just
not at all, yo. That was so. I was like, look, man. I've been doing my homework, bro.
Smooth as hell.
Been doing my homework, bro. What you talking about, club? So I want you to speak on the importance of these two parents of yours, and I believe these are the two people that really poured a lot into who you are as a creative. The internet and Little B. I need you to speak on the importance of these two entities.
The internet as in the band, or because the internet?
No, like as in the actual internet, the interwebs. What exactly was it about the internet and Little B? These two very separate things. What is it about these things that make Tyronic? What like compelled you to gravitate toward these things and put them so much in your art?
The internet feeds into Little B, but I'll start with the internet first. So like, we grew up in this digital age, right? To where, I was a little kid and I do remember brick phones and phones that would flip and whatnot, and razors when razors were a trend.
Bruh, the razor?
Yeah, everybody remembers that.
That sidekick, bro. Razor. Yeah. I always want to be a sidekick, bro. I was so mad I couldn't get a sidekick, bro.
But yeah, so like still throughout high school and middle school, iPhones were out, Blackberries had touchscreens, Android were starting to do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it was this weird surgence of internet culture on the go, where these forums would just get turned into these apps that would be, iFunny and Reddit and whatnot. So like I was just on the internet a lot as a teenager. I loved comic books and like music and just video games, and I was just drawn to it anyway. So I was just always on the internet, and like sure, I'll say this. I was that kid that like for a little bit I like role played and everything online, not like the weird like dungeony stuff. Like, okay,
don't you be
like that. But no, like there were these role play groups based on Instagram where you would pick a character from a franchise or from a limited series, and then everybody who's in that group would just be able to like role play, create scenes, create stories, create timelines and stuff like that, and just rewrite the lore. So I just got really into doing stuff like that, and that's how I dug into Star Wars and all this, and animes and whatnot. And so also too, being on the internet, being a kid who was like on Pirate Bay and shit and on Dat Piff, I just like I heard about Lil B. My friend Monet and I. Shouts out to Monet Hammond and Ox. But yeah, so like we would listen to Odd Future and all that a lot, and so we heard about Lil B, and just the I don't know, it just hit at the perfect time. It was something about him wearing pink and being like this thug dude that's just like it's okay to cry, and making these really random, super weird misogynistic rap songs just for free on the internet. But like I don't know, it was just something about his aura that was very like trolly, but I'm here for a good time, and like I'm here to give you goodness. It was sincere in a way, kind of like how like Lil Wayne is like,
Yeah.
he's disgusting but he's sincere, you know?
Yeah. There's no like filler.
Yeah, and so like I don't know, shouts out to Lil B the bass god. Always forever a part of the bitch mob task force. But yeah, that's a good interesting question, because the internet, and I don't know how you feel about this, but like when it comes to the internet and being a musician, just discovering music alone, not even talking about instruments or learning techniques, like just finding music alone, it's the best resource ever. I found some stuff just digging through things or flipping through Reddit that I would have never found in my life.
Hell yeah. I definitely resonate with that, because it's like I didn't really get into consuming and digesting music until like midway through high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it says a lot. Is like that's around like the time, like as people, we just get more complex. It's just like we just get more complex, and we need ways to express or to understand ourselves. Mm-hmm. So like for me, it didn't start until then, like the obsession with like just music in general. But like the internet wasn't really it didn't really stop at music. It kind of was like, okay, this is my chance to experience things that I wasn't alive for. Right. Like the peak of like there's so much shit that happened pre-90.
Yeah.
That, mm-hmm. Just wish you were like alive and like coherent enough to like understand it and articulate about like just the idea that certain things didn't exist before a certain time. And it's like shit like Thriller, for example. There was a world where a Thriller did not exist yet.
Right.
And the first time motherfuckers heard this, it was like, what? Oh shit, he's twitching and shit. I don't know what the fuck going on.
At the same time, in our lifetime, that's happened with music in bands. Facts. And you just were a stupid little baby. So like, how are you supposed to know about how Nirvana's changing the grunge scene?
Exactly. Like, you can't really, like, you were alive and you knew the stuff and you heard it, but you couldn't appreciate it.
How are you supposed to know about mixtape 50 Cent? Like,
come on now. But my favorite pastime has always been crate digging. It's just
I could crate dig like that, man. I wish I could.
Look. I got my fucking shit right here,
God.
Bro. Like, I can't even pull it out. I can't even pull it all the way out.
If you look at my vinyl collection,
bro, I got look.
I have a special collection of premium vinyl.
Never been played.
This Manchester Orchestra piece is really my favorite due to the subtle undertones that it takes on.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, crate digging has always been like, it just felt so like, oh. And then there's plenty of times where I would like, there's a record store in Boys Town called Gramophone. Shout out Mike Serafini. He used to spin at Smart Bar, great ass queer club in Chicago. But I used to shop for my vinyls there, and they had like these super packs where they like have a mystery box, whatever. And you have like anywhere from 10 to 30 in a joint. So it was like a really good way to expand your music taste. And on top of that, I would love to just like sift through and just pick based off of the cover wouldn't
Yeah.
listen to it until I got home. And it just like, it changes the way you have a relationship with the
Yeah.
music. It's
I could
like,
totally see why you say that.
like motherfuckers can't get attached to an MP3. But it's different when you take a LP and you put it
Hey
on
man, hey
on the
man,
track
hey
and
man,
you
hey
and you
man, you
stare at this
produce
shit.
too. Nigga, you produce too. You know what it's
Hell
like
yeah.
to have an MP3 on your
Hell yeah.
computer that
Oh
you
no, I
just
definitely been look, this is
don't you dare
there's
disrespect
been
the
this
digital
one track
shit.
that I've been trying to look for the longest time and I
Mm,
cannot find it. I lost the
really?
fucking thing. I have no clue. Like I had
Mm.
cleared out my email like a while back,
You
and it
know I
probably
know how
got
that feels.
probably got lost somewhere in there. But I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, I ain't never gonna be able to make that shit ever again because I don't even remember what the fuck I did. I was like, this shit is fire. But yeah, it just it's different because it's like when we grew up, it was like CDs were just introduced and just were getting like kind of pulled out.
Hmm.
So it's like we didn't really have nothing to physically attach or
Yeah.
emotionally have this thing about this was my first CD that I ever got. And
I
shit.
mean, okay, you want to actually hear a story about a
Oh, let's
CD?
go. Let's go.
So shouts out to System of a Down, one of the
Oh
best
man.
metal bands out there. Fight me, but
Oh
so
shit.
when I was a kid, I was really into them, and I they had an album called "Steal This Album," and so Borders. This was I can't remember the exact year, but Borders was closing, and they're just closing their stores
Remember that shit.
nationwide. Yeah, it was a
It
tragic
was
time.
so hard.
I loved Borders as a kid,
Great place to hang out.
bruh. But so like when I went there one time and it was clearance and they were gonna giving things away, practically everything was super cheap. I was walking, looking through the records. All of a sudden, here it is: System of a Down, Steal This Album, the last one,
Mm,
just sitting there, like
mm.
right next to Slipknot, and like somebody misplaced an Anthrax record there.
Wow.
So I picked it up, and I'm just like,
It said so.
yeah. So it's like
Like,
I was just like, anarchy, sure. And so
fuck
I
it.
scooped it, I took it, and I put it underneath this manga that I was actually gonna buy. And so
That's
eventually my
beautiful.
mom figured out what I was doing, literally made me pay for it, watched me pay for it. And then like to this day, I always live with the fact that I bought Steal This Album.
When
You
you had all
know?
intention of actually stealing that motherfucker. Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that's so
Oh my
dope.
god.
That's so dope.
But yeah.
Even like just for them as artists to be like, no, this is the name of the album.
Well, that's
like,
the thing too. They wanted people to steal it.
oh hell yeah.
They were angry. I think
Shit,
it
they
was
were
like
getting robbed.
they're angry at their record label, right?
Hmm.
Was that what it was? Yeah, yeah.
Half the time, that's what the fuck was going on back then.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers were like, that's the thing. We didn't like artists awareness of like finances and streams and buying this and that stuff didn't come until very recently. It
Yeah,
feels like it's been a long time, but
that's
this shit
true.
still new as fuck. Just like, is my streams high enough? It's like, yeah.
Right.
Like the shit that pisses me off is like, especially before all the quarantine stuff started, was you needed to have the fact that you needed to have a certain amount of this and a certain amount of engagement on your like platform, whether it
Mm.
be Instagram, Twitter, whatever the case may be, just to get booked certain places. I was like, what the
Right.
fuck, bro? If I got music and you need a fucking 15-minute set filled, and if you personally feel like my shit's dope, nigga, let me on that fucking
Right?
stage.
It's just
Like,
like,
fuck.
bruh, I'm hungry. I'm used to doing 15 minutes. It's like being a comic, like when you're early, just like,
Exactly.
yes, I could do 5 minutes. Like, just like,
I love that comparison when you bring up comedy with like the comparison between comedy and being a musician or someone that is just a performer in general, because it's
Mhm.
like it's that same like go like nigga nose to the ground, just like
Yeah,
it's just like
yeah.
going for it. It's like when you chopping up beats and you ain't got shit, you gotta fucking put your nose to the ground and figure it out. The same way motherfuckers like, oh shit, that joke
Right.
didn't work. Like, shit, I gotta fix this shit. Maybe I put the punchline here. Then people won't get offended.
But that's the thing too. It's just like comedy or comedians rather. have kind of just become my philosophers, which I don't know if
That's
that's a good
real.
thing or not, but like
That's
at the
real as
same
fuck though.
time, their job is to poke holes in what we know. And so
Mm-hmm.
like music in and of it's kind of the same thing. It's like art imitates, what's that quote? Like
Yeah,
art
art.
imitates life,
Yeah, life imitates art or something.
life imitates art. Yeah, something to the effect of that. So it's kind of like it's just a different form of that same structure. And like I see raunchy comedy as kind of like something too. It's like it helps get my edge up. Because
Oh
like
hell yeah.
when I write, I don't know about you, but like if I'm doing angry stuff, I have to put myself in that mindset.
No,
So
that's real.
yeah.
Fucking put on some fucking Bill Burr
Well,
and call
you've
it a
seen me.
day. Hell yeah, you put on some
Yeah.
Bill Burr, some Joey Diaz. Nigga, you be there real quick. It don't take no time.
Yo, if you ever get Joey Diaz on this show, oh my
Yo,
goodness.
Joey Diaz
Wait,
is
listen, Joe. Listen, Joe.
yo. I had to tell that, I had to tell that cocksucker. I had to tell him. I had to fucking tell him.
You know what I'm saying? I had a thing in one mouth, and then I had the stone in the other nose, and I was just.
Coco is something else. That dude, yo, shout out to that man. That
Yeah,
man,
shout out to Joey Coco
brilliant
Diaz.
storyteller. I don't really care what nobody got to say about him. Like he grew up at a different time, and that man like grew up with the real, and that man is the real. Shoot, bro. It's time to get all out of this whole like we done with the formalities at this point. We
Okay,
in
okay,
we
okay.
waist deep. You know what I mean? You can
Ooh,
pop the
ooh.
collar. You know what I mean? Pop the collar a little bit, let loose. You know what I mean? I got this. I got this the other day, bro.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And
That's
then
great. I love that so much.
it got this magnetic top on it. So it's like it's over with. It's
Yeah,
over with,
see, you
bro.
know, what I'm rocking with is funny enough, I almost made a record after this tray, but it's backwards
Yo,
Yoshi
I love
at a gas
that. Yo, I
station.
love that rolling tray, bro. I swear, every time I know it's gonna be a good night. Anytime I see that rolling tray, I'm like, I'm trying to be cool. We over it. But I don't know about you, but I'm gonna partake in a little stimulant.
You can go for it. I'm just gonna hit this wonderful CBD. Shouts out to Express Liquors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not hell no. Let me see. Where is God damn it, man. I've been watching this damn Quincy Jones documentary. This like
How
probably
is it?
it's pretty. Yo, bro. First things first. This shit long as hell. First things first. This because this motherfucker's still alive, and like they was like, we're gonna go from all the way from the beginning, the South Side of Chicago in
Oh my god.
1930. I was like, oh shit, we started from the beginning. But no, the shit is really good. It's it covers like his whole fucking career, and it's like just wild to see like certain things just don't change. Like the motherfucker had to leave Chicago because the shit was violent. Like this certain shit just don't change. And
How old was he when he had to leave?
shoot, he had to leave when he was like a kid. So he was like 7, 8. Like he was young. He had to leave. Like his pops had like uprooted them because like his mom was like schizophrenic and stuff, and so like she had to go to like she was like admitted to the hospital and everything, like so like they had to like get up and
That's
move
intense.
just for like work. So like this man had been like his whole career he was working through like his mama vanishing but on top of that like popping up and like being like off her meds and shit. It was wild. That's like, oh fuck, this is crazy. Don't
It's
nobody ever talk
amazing.
about that shit.
It's astonishing how much pain goes into brilliant people. You know?
Say that. Or shit that comes from them too.
Yeah. That too. Look at that. You already have the pre-roll going. You are professional. Professional.
I was in my head. I'm like, I'm gonna roll on it. I'm like, no, I'm gonna have it pre-rolled.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, brother. But yeah. Let's get down
That
to
first hit is always
yeah.
just like It's like I could tell you were in it for a sec.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty. So you mentioned hip hop and metal in the same breath, which I love to hear. Just especially because of the nature of like the relationship that most of us that are not Caucasian, like most of the flack that we receive from listening to something that isn't from our culture,
Right?
so to
Yeah.
speak.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So like I just want you to speak on that because like that's the biggest thing I recognize is like us kids that gravitate towards that title of alternative or
Yeah.
alt. We've always been alternative.
Yeah.
Like
So
our culture is that. So I just want you to go into depth to like how you resonate with that statement.
first off, I'm gonna say this before anything else. Bruh, punk and metal are black as hell. Like you cannot ooh, that's first things first. But like so this is actually kind of like a interesting personal story. So like when I was in middle school, my parents always exposed me to different music. So my mom's her favorite band is Queen. And my
Yes. Me and your
dad
mom actually
really
had a really
yeah.
dope conversation about Freddie Mercury and
Yeah,
Queen and
yeah.
shit.
And
Like
so my dad, he likes a lot of Black Sabbath and
mm,
Iron Butterfly and Eric Clapton and Jimi
mm,
Hendrix.
mm,
So
mm,
I
mm.
had those influences a lot. So
Heavy
going into
hitters.
middle school, I was just listening to like hard rock and Metallica and just
Heavy
Hendrix and stuff like that. And I was playing guitar, so I was even more just in that world. But I went to a private school um, in Chicago, and so like when I was there, the kids like it was mostly richer white kids, and they had this like ideal of black people because black people were just starting to be popularized in TV and in
mm.
commercials and in society um, at large, you know. So people saw black people daily on television and whatnot. So they kind of had this idea in their head. It still wasn't fully like all
Mm-hmm.
black people. It was just like, yeah, what's up, man? You go ahead. You talk to that girl. You
Type
got
shit.
this. Yeah. And and I didn't fit that. You know, I didn't really listen to hip hop like that. I was and it was a weird time. And I was like into comics. I sucked at basketball and like I played tennis and it was just so I
Well,
actually
they're like,
started
we got the wrong one. We ordered the wrong
yeah.
one.
So it was crazy because like that pressure, right? At the same
Mm,
time, it made me listen to rap. And so
mm.
I did. And then I fell in love with it. And
Hey.
uh so I actually started writing raps so I could feel blacker. This was
Mm.
like my 14-year-old head. I was like, oh yeah, like I could do rap and like that'll help me like connect and stuff. And then funny enough, it just kind of manifested into me making music. But
mm.
yeah, all that started from just, I don't know, feeling like just weird about it. But there shouldn't be any pressure. Like punk is so black.
Yeah,
And
hell yeah.
it's honestly, I always put them on the same level of music because, metal aside, because that can be one thing. But they're both protest music of
Period.
oppressed people. Like
Period.
they may not look like the same crowd, but they have the exact same origin story.
Exactly.
And like it's you can't respect that. And then when they collab, when
Come
they
on now.
cross, like you
Come
see
on
people
now.
like City Morgue and Denzel Curry and
Come
just
on.
like Tech Nine and all these people that just kind of like fuse into
Plenty.
Travis Barker. Like it's just like it works so well because it's the same thing. Like, dude, I always say this. One of the hardest spitters, Corey Taylor on Slipknot's 1999 self-titled album
Mm.
Slipknot. Corey Taylor was spitting bars. He was spitting straight bars for the
Period.
whole album in a screamo voice. Like,
Period.
if that ain't hip hop, bro,
Come on
like,
now. Like I think we've had a conversation about this before. Like when you like as an artist or even as a consumer, right? When you have
right.
your favorite person or whatever this person is, it's like they have a certain je ne sais quoi, where it's like how when their art ages,
mm-hmm.
you can tell it's theirs because it ages a certain way. It
Right, right.
changes. It grows a certain way. And so when you talk about punk,
Mm-hmm.
when you talk about rock music, when you talk about blues, when you talk about jazz, when you talk about scatting, when you talk about hip hop, when you talk about SoundCloud rap, when you talk about trap, when you talk about
Speaking of
drill,
that fusion, don't even get me started
you
on
know what I mean?
SoundCloud
So
rap.
when we start talking about these things, rock is something that is is sped up blues.
Yeah, essentially.
That's all it is.
It was made by black people, like
It's sped up
Chuck
blues.
Berry and like Little
Period,
Richard.
point blank.
Like,
Motherfuckers were
look at
playing.
Howlin' Wolf. Like,
Yo, Howlin' Wolf
Howlin'
alone.
Wolf developed like a metal. He had a
Sweet
metal voice.
lightning.
Yeah, he was straight up a metal singer.
Yo, oh my gosh. Like Lil Walter, like these people, their personalities were bigger than life.
Right.
They were rock stars at the end of the day. They were superstars, period, point blank. And there's so much in them, and like there's so much expression that they needed to the point where it spilled over into music or whatever their art form was. So when we talk about this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing that I really want to get across,
Tell it.
is that without my black ass, your black ass, our black asses, y'all niggas will be bored as fuck. Like, y'all niggas will be bored as fuck. Y'all will be dancing to off-kilter ass beats, fucked up ass melodies, boring ass artwork. Like, just uninspired, just like no salt, pepper, ketchup, mayonnaise, nothing, bro. Like, this is just what, like, who the hell do you know that could make what the fuck you be making, bro? Like, you be like, the amount of that Kylo Ren.
Oh my god,
bro!
Don't you dare!
Y'all don't know about this dude. This dude is ridiculous. This dude.
Thank you for the Kylo Ren blessing. That is
the amount of I resonate with Kylo Ren.
Bro,
just on an emotional level, bro. I be feeling like, man, fuck all y'all niggas. Y'all all fucked up, bro.
On Palpatine, bro.
Like, on Palpatine.
We should make a song. I feel like I'm Kylo Ren.
I feel like I'm Kylo Ren. I'm down. I'm hella down. Hell yeah. But like the amount of like aggression and just like emotion that you put into just your lines, like you draw and you like just the how you use shape in your like illustration just shows a lot about the emotion too. And I just like really appreciate that shit.
Thank you.
Like so that Kylo, like I saw Kylo Ren, I was like, I need this fucking big. I need that shit. Look,
you want to print? I got you.
I need that shit this big. You want to print?
I got you.
I need that shit huge as fuck, bro. That's just so dope.
Thank you.
Speaking of other projects, I see the other project right there on you. Look, you see my man's setup, bro. I had to say this on the record. Like, my man's got the artist desk. I can see you up there, all the lights off. You got your little desk lamp on, and you're just like drawing. Like, tell us about this this project, this project that you've been working on. You told me about it the other day, but like going into more depth.
Okay, this is a world debut.
Oh shit! So this is like exclusive shit.
This is exclusive.
I'm loving it.
So I don't know. I like doing random drawing challenges for myself. Keeps my skills sharp and it gives me a reason to just sketch and doodle. So one night I'm hanging with some friends, and I'm like, "Yo, what if beer companies made Pokeballs?" So then I just decided to draw a ton, and so I've been listing a ton. So what you see there is these, and eventually, these will be available to buy from my Redbubble or Etsy, whichever one's better. We'll find out. But
we're gonna figure that out, brother.
Yeah, I guess I could show them. Like,
let's just go one by one.
Let's just go one by one.
Do you want me to guess them?
Okay.
Or
ooh. See, that's
you got a ruler. You got a ruler.
Here's what we could do. Okay, I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what we
You
could do.
cover pieces of it.
Yeah,
Just
I
cover
could cover
pieces.
pieces of it.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
let's
just
go.
put it up real close so I can see it.
So this is the first rep.
Okay. So this first one, this like turquoise gold ribbon joint.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I don't know what that is. I'm gonna say first.
Do you want me to tell you, or do you want
No,
me
no, no,
to?
wait. I'm gonna wait on that one. This second one is PBR. I know that for a fact because the
Okay, you
blue
got that
ribbon. I
right.
know. Look, I'm well
You got
versed
that
with the
right.
PBR. I had my like whole hipster like thing. I was doing that thing for a minute. Um, damn. Fuck. I want to say this last one on the end.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I recognize that color scheme. Fuck.
Bud Light, Bush
Bud
Light,
Light.
Pabst, and Modelo.
Modelo. That's what it was. Okay.
Okay, let's see
This is
here.
fun. I like this.
So, okay, I'll give you two more.
Okay.
Let's see if we can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Go
do
with
this.
them fingers. With the fingers.
Okay, next two.
Well, Dos Ex, we see that.
Oh shit!
You fucked up. I got that one. That was a free one. You know when they be on bingo and you get that free towel? That was my free towel.
You won't be able to guess this other one, but
I
I want to see if you
won't.
can
This shit
try.
is so dope though. This shit looks amazing. Let me see what that is.
It's my partner's favorite beer. It's Medalla. It's a
Medalla
Puerto
Light.
Rican beer.
Okay.
All right,
Last one.
and
Okay,
these
this
two.
one is Heineken. Yes.
Ooh, close.
Fuck. What is that?
Stella.
Stella. Okay. Very
This
cool.
one I doubt you'll be able to guess.
Nah,
But go
I
ahead and
probably
try.
won't.
Stone IPA. It's one of my favorite breweries.
Oh,
All right.
bro, you really like did this. Like you did some extensive. Wow.
So here we go.
This one on the right.
Mm-hmm.
That is Miller Lite, I believe. Miller
High
High Life.
Life, indeed.
Miller High Life.
I'll give you a hint. It's a frat classic.
Yeah, it's the one with the mountains on the joint, right?
Maybe.
Fuck, what is it? What is it called, nigga? Is it Rush?
Nope.
No, it's not Rush. It's fuck. Y'all gonna be in the comments like this nigga stupid.
Good old Natty Light, bro.
Natty Light. There we go, Natty Light.
And
Okay.
then the last two.
Oh, I have no clue what though. I want to say I know what this one with the star is because I'm pretty sure I've had it before.
Go ahead and guess.
Shit,
You know it. It's these are both Chicago breweries.
Yeah, they're both Chicago ones. Okay. There's 312, right?
You got that's the brand makes that beer.
Fuck.
You're close.
Yes,
that is a beer that they make.
Damn. It's Goose or something.
Yeah.
Shit. Why am I so high? I can't even think of it. Fuck.
You want me to give it to you?
Yeah, let me see what it is.
Goose Island.
Goose Island. Fuck, I should have known that.
And this is Revolution Brewery.
Revolution Brewery. Yes.
Yeah, we're doing way more of these. That's kind of fun.
That's dope, bro. I'm loving the color scheme.
Show off the Coors Light one.
I was ready for the Coors Light one. I was loving that. I love that. I love this Pokeball template that you made for yourself.
Oh yeah, the 6 little.
Yeah, I love that. I see you.
But yeah. So that's what that's.
I'm ready, bro. That's so dope.
So it'll be out soon to be determined.
So dope.
I don't know when, but we'll find.
Hey man, when it's ready, we're gonna give it to them.
Shouts out to my Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Stay posted, find me on the gram, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is.
Link's gonna be in the description.
Just kidding.
No, that is the links are gonna be in this description and everything. So we're gonna handle it. Shit, bro. How is quarantine life now? Now we're like I feel like this is like phase 2. Like we're in we're part the initial shock of everything is like, okay, we know what's going on now for the most part.
It's kind of just like, it feels like we're living amidst an apocalypse. And at first it was terrifying. Now it's just kind of setting in.
You
So I'm
know,
kind of just, I feel like a rogue warrior every time I go to work. And like,
you know,
I don't know. It's just like, I get to dress like a ninja in public
you
now.
dig? Like
And
that's been my biggest thing that that's my rose of this whole situation is like it's made it acceptable to wear a mask in public. I
well,
just don't
okay. So the other day, right?
I don't
We're in
see what's wrong
Walmart.
with that.
I'm in Walmart with my roommates. We're shouting everybody out today. This is a Shouts Out podcast.
Yo,
Shouts
this
out
is
my
why. Yo,
roommates.
this is the place to shout out. Look, you can do as many shout outs as you want. If you want to sit here
Yo,
for
shouts out. This is my
45,
damn lamp right here, bro.
if you want to sit here for 45 minutes, if you just want to come up on this motherfucker and shout out niggas for 45 minutes, shit, they could do that.
No, it's
Like,
fine. They're just my roommates, but
no,
I'm still my
shit.
roommates. So we're
I
at
don't give a
Walmart,
fuck.
and it's just we get out the car and we're in the parking lot, and we hear this voice like, "Welcome to Walmart. Please make sure you have your facial covering when you enter. This is store policy." And it's just like kind of echoing throughout the parking lot.
Mm,
And as I get out the car and I put on my mask, I turn to my friends and I'm just like, this kind of feels like wastelandy. Like if you're
yeah,
in like a video game and you're entering where you should be, and you
yeah,
know the environment's kind of doing stuff, it felt like that. And it was
yeah,
just moments like that, you know, that happen now that it's just I'm getting used to. But bro,
yeah. So
that
it's
first part of quarantine, that's the
mm,
reason why I've been
mm,
making the
mm.
music I'm making.
Bro, first part of quarantine, I was just happy that I was lucky that I had like access to like video games and stuff. Like I don't now,
Yeah.
but like when I did, I was just like,
What
okay,
were you
this
playing?
is. I was playing Uncharted 4.
Mm.
I blazed through that twice. Um, Injustice 2.
Yes, that's a
What
fire
else?
game.
Tekken 5, I believe.
If you have access to
5 or
Injustice
7.
2, you know you can get it
Look, man.
whooped anytime you
Look,
want. I
man.
can I can teach you a lesson or two,
First
you
things
know.
first. I need to lock down steady income. As soon as steady income comes, nigga, you gonna get this work. Don't even worry about it. Like, don't even worry about it. Like, the real issue is getting this steady income.
Oh, dude,
After that,
I don't blame you.
I'm whooping that ass. So I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna
It's
fuck.
real out here.
Nah, but shit. Yo, this is something I really wanted to get your opinion on.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
like
good.
closing in on like the last couple minutes, but
Mm-hmm.
how okay, Logic. We're gonna talk about this. Logic.
Okay. Okay.
This man he says retiring. I'm always gonna do this whenever whenever anyone that's on or whatever the fuck says something. I'm gonna always do this because this is what he's saying. He says he's retiring, and I'm personally, I've had my own little. I came up on Logic first thing under pressure. I was there.
Right.
I saw the rocket go up. I was like, oh shit, like this nigga dope. And throughout the years, we've had our peaks,
Mm-hmm.
we have had our valleys, but we have finished off clean.
We have. We definitely have.
Clean. Mean.
But you know
Nasty.
he gonna be back though.
He gonna be back in like 15, 10
Rappers be like
years.
Brett Favre. They always say they retiring
You
and then
know
they
what I
just come
mean?
back.
You know what I mean? Like this is my thing. It's like it's gonna be like when Jay-Z said he retiring.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Go ahead. Relax. You deserve it. You nigga, you released fucking 2 albums a year at one point and was still releasing mixtapes. Relax. And you still have more unreleased music that will probably never see the light of day. Fuck out of here. Fuck you. So like personally, it's just like it's a bittersweet thing. I just wanted to see what you had to say about it too.
Yeah, so Logic's awesome. So going backwards to that like the DC and comic book role play and all that stuff.
Yes.
One of my boys on that, shouts out my boy Damon, but like he was a Logic stan, my guy. He loved Logic. He was a good rapper himself, but he loved Logic at the time. And so just being around him and talking to him a lot, and then we would bounce bars back and forth, and we would bounce songs back and forth, and just the way, because he talked to me how Under Pressure related to him and what he saw in the lyrics and how the way that it was orchestrated, the way that it was put together, and through him I saw that mastery. So like I've always respected Logic. He is a dope dude. I've always respected the hell out of him. He's made some interesting choices musically.
Yes, very interesting choices.
Nonetheless, like
is the best way to say it.
I gotta give him his flowers. So
yeah,
I don't think he's retiring, but I do
nah,
think that's
he's not. He's not. He like that was like yeah, he's not retiring.
Yeah,
he's just taking a break.
Jor, also too, like I said, we're
Jor,
just shouting out as many people as possible. Shouts out Jor.
Yeah, that was the funny thing about Jor. I actually was like following him on Instagram before I even knew that you knew him.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah, I was following him as like a cosplay fan. Like I was like,
really?
Oh, this dude's dope. He actually like be knocking these bitches out the park. Like I'm like, okay.
He does.
He like really be knocking these bitches out the park. I'm like, I really would like to do a shoot with him one time. Cause like the last communal thing that I did before quarantine. This is gonna be a question I'm gonna ask everybody.
Oh, okay.
The last thing that I did that was communal before quarantine was go to C2E2. That was the last big thing. And this was like
that's a great last thing.
You know, this was like this was the first time I ever like cosplayed for real head to toe. I did the Miles Morales thing.
Ooh, okay.
You know what I mean? I had my motherfucking camera with me. I was cooling. And I was just taking pictures. Pow, 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 pow. Because it was my first time like really being there and being really equipped with my camera and like knowing my shit. I took so many dope ass photos. I love that shit. And just like
awesome. That
what was the last
C2E2 in so long?
What's the last communal thing you did before quarantine?
That's an excellent question. To be honest, it's felt like a millennium.
You know, it's like you got to think back. You got to think back.
The last communal thing I did. That would have been in what, like early March?
Gotta be.
I think the last communal thing I'll remember, that I remember vividly, was actually a Swimming with Shark show. We did a show, and it was a house show. It was in somebody's basement. We headlined, and it was just an incredible show.
I remember that show. We talked right after that show, I think.
It was, solid everything. Jem was there with me. It was great. So I think that was the last thing I remember, and that's a good high note to go out after, because like after that show, we got asked to play other shows across Illinois. We were printing T-shirts. Like that was just we were at the high then. So
that's the thing when I talk to everybody about it, like wherever they were, like in their career and stuff, right before this shit hit, everybody was just like
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Everything just stopped. I was like, bro, no. Like everybody, like everyone. And it sucks. We have taken our time, I feel like, to figure shit out, to assess the situation. And I hope that this podcast helps fill some type of void that has been created now, because it used to be going to shows and networking with people and figuring out a way to make shit happen and like collaborate and make your sound grow and test it.
Exactly. Just go to places, check out spots.
Exactly. So I want to make this place, I want to make the dojo a place for artists to come to talk shit. And we can really at this point, it's just like, look, I know you know me, we know some motherfuckers, we share this bitch, and then we're gonna keep that shit pushing.
And I appreciate it. We need more stuff like this, and it's good. It's I kind of forgot how to socialize a little bit
You,
throughout this
bro, I
quarantine. And so,
swear,
yeah, so
it's
it's
so
just like
strange.
things like this is good. And people need it. And hopefully, relatively in the near scope of things, and by next year, we can be back to normal. But even then, that just means like, that's what I'm waiting for is when the moment strikes, when it just clicks.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a wasteland where it's like, okay, you can go outside and do stuff now. At least I can do stuff in the wasteland. Like,
Like
at least I can just,
at least.
yeah. So like,
I
I'm
guess
just waiting
so.
for the second that starts, and I'm just gonna,
Yeah,
it's
no,
gonna
that's
take off.
real. That's real as
I'm sure
fuck.
you will too.
Oh hell yeah! But I just yeah, I want this to be a really cool. I want this to be a cool thing for us all to be able to figure out who the fuck is new.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. It is truly an honor. I have seen you grow so much as an artist and as a
Me,
person, as a
bro,
content creator.
nigga,
Yes,
you,
yes.
bro, like
So like it
yeah.
is so cool to see this.
Thank you, brother.
You are the perfect person to do this.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. That really means a lot coming from you. Like for real, dead ass. Man, this has been awesome. This is a really cool first episode. We
First
debuted
episode.
some art projects. We're gonna shoot, you got anything you want to shout out, anything that you want to like make sure people know about, anything that's coming soon, anything that like, any last words?
We're gonna shout one more person out. Shouts out motherfucking Betty White, baddest bitch on the planet.
Yo,
Second
she's
off,
still kicking, bro.
my projects. Okay, so I guess check out my Instagram at Harleys_Angels_. You can find me posting dumb stuff. Just kidding. I'll be posting the Pokeball soon for people to buy. I am in the process of dropping my first ever music video. So that's going to be coming sometime soon.
Loving
People
that.
look out for that. But besides that, I'm just out here. I'm going to be taking stuff one thing at a time. I think I'm just going to be dropping songs until something happens. But I do promise there is stuff in the pipeline. There's
Oh yeah,
stuff,
there's definitely shit
stuff.
brewing.
So
There's definitely
stay
shit
tuned.
brewing. I love this. This is dope. This is awesome. Thanks for coming on, brother. Like I really do appreciate it. Like
Thank you for having me.
yeah, man. We're going everything's gonna be left in the description. Harlan's info. We gotta get you a Twitter, bro. You would fucking just I don't know if we need to get you a Twitter. That's a little dangerous. If you had a Twitter, it'd be dangerous. But
I actually do have a Twitter. I just don't know how to use it.
It's okay. It took me a minute too. I like desktop way better than anything else. Like, and then I got into it. But thanks for coming on. I just want to say this has been a dope ride, brother. We've come a long way from selling fucking knives and cutlery.
Anytime. And I'll still sell you some knives on the wall. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Little,
You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? Son, little. But yeah, shit. I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up on FaceTime.
All right, cool.
So we can chop it up a little bit more, see what we're gonna do. And yeah, if y'all love this shit, the only way you probably listen to this whole fucking shit is if you're on the Patreon and you have subscribed. So please go to the Patreon, subscribe. There's some dope content that's gonna be coming out there. It's only gonna hit there first, and you probably won't get it until like way later. So you should go ahead and do that. Support independent artists. Support the kid right here, Harlan, my boy Tyronic, killing it, and like damn near all the elements at this point. I don't know. Like I've never really seen this nigga dance, but like I mean, for the most part, like this nigga killing it.
Oh, I'm not gonna be up there like Bruno Mars. Fuck that.
No 24 karat, no magic, none of that.
No, there's no magic in this dancing, bro.
And this bitch like this with a silk shirt on. Jerry Carl. And that bitch. God. All right, brother. Take it easy.
Much love.
Peace.
Peace.